Hey guys, and welcome back to day 13 of our daily interview algorithm. So today we're going to be using Code Wars, so a little bit different to Codility. And what we're going to be doing is just a nice simple one where we're looking to find the minimum gap between each consecutive elements in a data collection such as an array. So in this case we've been given an array, and all we need to do is, for example, you can see that we've got 13 and then 10, so the gap between there is 3. And then we've got 10 and 5, so the gap between there is 5, and then 5 and 2, so that's 3, and then 2 and 9. So the example is the maximum gap after sorting the array is 4. Okay, so what you actually have to do is sort the array and then check for the maximum gap. So if we were to sort this, then we would have 13, 10, 9, and then 5. So 9 and 5 would definitely have the largest gap of 4. So we just need to do a little bit more in terms of managing this array, so let's give this a go. So I'm going to be using C# as usual, so I would say var output, we're going to name our output, and I'm going to do numbers dot. I think what we can do is we can try and sort it first in ascending order. So I think it's an array method, array.sort. And then we're going to sort the output, and then once it's sorted in ascending order, we're going to reverse it to get it in descending order. So array dot, and then we're going to do dot, I believe it's reverse, and exactly the same, so we're going to reverse the output. So that should be okay. So what I'm going to do is just do a quick for loop, and we're going to do var x equals 1. I'm going to start from index 1, and we're going to go all the way to the end. So that is where x is less than output. So this is an array, so output dot length minus 1. And we're just gonna increment x by 1 each time. So if, and we're going to be checking for the gaps now, so if output, so if output and then x minus 1 subtracted from output x, if it is greater than largest gap, so if it's greater than the largest gap, we want to set the largest gap to that gap. And we just need a variable called largest gap up here. Okay, and then once we've done that, all we want to do is just returning the largest gap. Okay. So we're going to give that a quick test run. Okay, so we passed most of the test cases. We passed 8, we failed 2. So which 2 did we fail? Expected 23, but we got 1. And here we expected 767, but we got 28. And then all of the other test cases passed. So they gave us -3, -20. Okay, so okay. So we didn't account for negative numbers. So in that case, if we have negatives, then I think what we would need to do is just do a quick check at the start to see if any of the values are greater than 0. If they are not greater than 0, then we don't actually have to do the reverse part. We can just do the sort and then do the subtraction. So that's something that we should have done. But like always, guys, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to let you guys try. So this is called the maximum gap algorithm question on Code Wars. give it a try. So as you can see, normally we don't get things 100% right the first time. That's really, really common. But we got most of it right, and then we were able to identify the issues because we're getting some test cases where it's only negatives and we didn't check for that. So good learning experience there, guys. All right, well, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.